a veteran talent, do you expect this to be a thinking man's game?
Maybe a little more so than typical games because of the quality of players and the IQ that is represented on both of these teams. I mean, they're experienced, they're smart, they're tough. You won't see a lot of rookie mistakes in this matchup.
And now the Lakers starting group. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. And it's James in at the small forward spot. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here is Hachimura. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Now Brooks, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Good D by James. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player is so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
Now Allen following Hachimura's three-point attempt. Booker inside, guarded by Doncic. Shots good by Booker.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to LeBron. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brooks. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. O'Neal misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Hachimura. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rebound by Williams.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Ayton a screen on Booker. Inside. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. And coming into this season, J.J. Redick and the Lakers, Clark, emphasizing the importance of championship-level conditioning.
Well, hard to see that as directed at anyone other than Luka Doncic. That's one of the criticisms of Luka, his conditioning and his lack of effort defensively. This was a big question when they traded for him. Could they convince him to make the conditioning commitment necessary?
Second free throw, no good.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Now here's Brooks. His last outing, 16 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. Second chance effort, and it's Williams laying it in.
Good cleanup job by Williams that time, collecting the miss and then going right up for his own shot.
Now, here's Doncic. You see those numbers, you can't help but do a double take. Are you serious? I mean, he's averaging 35 points a game. Here's Reeves. Lays it up and banks it in.
Austin Reeves has handles that are kind of sneaky but very effective. He's clever at getting shots for himself.
O'Neal outside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Booker, good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Reeves. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down his He averages nearly 28 points a game. And Doncic gets it to go.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
O'Neal sets the screen for Booker. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Brooks against James. Booker outside. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Maxi Kleber comes in for Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for James. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Allen for 3. Intercepted. Here's LaRavia. Defended by Allen. There's the lob to the hoop. And Hayes throws it down.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Smart against Booker. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got 6 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top, leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
They've got Dunn, and it's Goodwin in at the 2 guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Reeves, and he uses the glass on the layup. Reeves has got his second basket of the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
You know, for years we wondered, Clark, what life after LeBron would look like for the Lakers. But that question has been answered.
Yeah, I think landing Doncic completely altered the course of the franchise, Kevin. I mean, he really is one of the best offensive players in the world, and he's in his prime. He makes them a threat in the West every season, and if he ever commits to defense, he'll be really special.
LaRavia passes to Hayes. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Smart. It's hauled in by Goodwin. The Suns leading. Pass to Gillespie. Done outside. Here's Iguodaro. Dunn kicks to Goodwin. 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. Here's Iguodaro. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Reeves throws that one down. Held nothing back.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Los Angeles with some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jake LaRavia. On defense, the Lakers only giving up 2 points this quarter. Booker is screen on Smart. From the stripe, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Good shot that time by Brooks.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Doncic. Defense right on him. pass to Ayton. Rebound by the Suns. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gillespie, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Williams is 7 feet, but he's also springy, too. He makes the dunk shot look way too easy.
Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
Tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Now here's Smart. Last game, 26 points. Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. Offline with his 3.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was really important time, and it was good for me." Guys?
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Ayton. The Suns getting the bucket. Pass to Smart. Reeves outside. This one for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brooks dishes to O'Neal. Misses the layup.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Doncic right at the doorstep.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 8 points. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Doncic. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but I'm
Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
They have played like they wanted, fighting for every missed shot. You love to see that passion, man.
Yeah, you can sense the urgency in their game. We'll see if they can sustain it. And that'll do it for halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And he makes the first. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a son for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Pass to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Here's Hachimura. His three-pointer's off the mark. Suns leading by 3. Booker looking around. Just 5 on the clock. On the drive, Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
Doncic kicks to Ayton. Back to Doncic. Deflects the pass. Booker against Doncic. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Oh, Ayton in position. And stolen by Williams. Brooks up on top. Covered by LeBron. Back to Booker. Takes the 3. And you know who? Devin Booker.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
And stolen by Williams. Pass to O'Neal. Banked in off the glass. O'Neal's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
On the wing, Reed. Allen defending, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. It's going to send LeBron James to the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks. Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings. Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now a look at the stats for Luka Doncic.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here's Reeves. He's got 6. It's tipped. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. And the dunk by Brooks.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a backseat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back to you.
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Now Brooks, following Hachimura's 3-point attempt. Offensive rebound, kicks it out to Allen. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
James up top over Brooks. The offensive rebound, no good that time.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Booker hits the target from 18 feet. Booker's got the lead up to 13 now for Phoenix.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. The triple! Doncic!
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Booker outside. There's O'Neal with the three. Lakers with the rebound. Here's Hachimura. Still without a basket. Kicks it out to LeBron. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hachimura, no good.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Williams, that's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
With one on the clock, that shot no good. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Lakers trail by 9. We've got Devin Booker, Goodwin out there with Dunn, and it's Iguodala in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Reeves finds Smart. The Lakers moving the ball around. Here's Hayes. And he can't bank that one in. To the paint. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
Now Reeves. And he finishes nicely on the lane.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Iguodala. Unable to get that one. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Gillespie. And it's off from three-point range. Booker against Smart. Reeves outside. Kleba with a screen on Booker. Here's Smart. A three-pointer, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Booker in the corner. Dunn outside. Goodwin with it. 6 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it. Reeves against Booker. Smart wide open. He fired. Good on the triple.
And just playing aggressive basketball. Smart taking what's his out there.
That's tipped. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Reeves. A steal. Booker, right side. Down low. Gets it to go. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Maxi Kleba. James checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Smart. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go, I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. He gets it to go.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Doncic against Booker. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Hachimura. Now Doncic lets loose a three. Cleared away by Brooks. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Now Williams. Booker outside. 5 on the clock. Cleared away by Ayton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Reeves. He's off from 3.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Brooks outside. Booker against Doncic. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Allen surveying the D. Outside Booker. Clock is at 3. Puts it up. Brooks outside. Williams outside. Now Booker. Allen outside. For 3. Cleared away by Ayton. Allen against Reeves. So the Suns win it even early on in this one. It seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks,